This is Nawalgarh in Rajasthan, India. Famous for its havelis like this one. 200 years ago, this was a major trading centre, and merchants lived in palaces like these, in a land that was famous for its desert terrain. Now that desert is being transformed into farms, whose produce supplies Nawalgarh's streets and markets with fresh vegetables, fruits, grains and pulses. This woman, Shravani Devi Pashar, and her husband Om Prakash live locally in a village called Jigabadi, where they have an organic farm.
आस-पास का किसान हमारा सागे बनिया जैविक खेती करवा में अकेला गिराना हमारे सुन लोग सब सीख रही और देखा क्यों थोड़ा बहुत पहली बार पर थोड़ा सुधारे हो बाद में दूसरे साल और ज्यादा सुधारे हो अब सही यहाँ कहीं भाई अपन सीख रहा और काम तो बढ़िया करे.
Shravani and Om Prakash have been refining their methods for 15 years. They use crop residues to feed their animals and animal waste to fertilise the fields. Their irrigation system is run on renewable energy, and having their own nursery means they aren't reliant on external input suppliers for seeds. They even have a greenhouse where they grow vegetables all year round, which they sell at the local market. Now their hard work is paying off, with better yields, a healthier environment, and new marketing opportunities.
If you can see on this farm, they have the orchard, they have the trees, they have the crop, they have the animals, they have the complete biodiversity at this farm.
Sandeep Bhargava is responsible for ensuring that standards are satisfactorily met, both on the farm and in factories where non-fresh produce is processed and packaged. He has now seen many farmers making the move to organic farming, and some have done it for one very practical reason.
When they shift from the conventional farming to the organic farming, their expenses for the inputs are reduced by 3 times. Once their quality of the product is improving, they are fetching the better premium rate from the market, as well as they are saving the money. So they have the win-win situation from both the sides.
Since changing their farming methods, Shravani can confirm that her family's standard of living has been transformed.
मकान कर लिया बहुत ज्यादा तो बहुत दुख पड़ा पहले एक ही तो किसों को नहीं मिलता अब आज के दिन देखो ना थे आ खेती करवा हमारे कत्ता तो ढंडा कर लिया बच्चा कार बच्ची को ब्याह कर लियो गणों को डाल लियो मकान कर लिया घनी पदा इतना कर लिया.
Shravani and Om Prakash are leading healthier and happier lives because 15 years ago they decided to follow Indian organic standards, which in turn were derived from organics guidelines set out in the Codex Alimentarius. Celebrating its 50th anniversary in 2013, the Codex Alimentarius was founded by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, and the WHO, the World Health Organization, with the aim of protecting the health of consumers and to ensure fair practices in the food trade. Sanjay Dave is an Indian national and the current chairman of the Codex Commission. Previously, he spent many years helping to develop organic standards in his home country, and he's keen to pass on the lessons learnt.
We have learned from Codex, we will utilize Codex. We will utilize our experience while working on organic products to train you. If your neighbor is happy, you will be happy.
Training ranges from international initiatives to local grassroots activities. Centres like this one in Nawalgarh provide training to Indian farmers. Vijay Deep Singh is Regional Manager for Organic Food Foundation, Morocco.
Now Codex, surprising to say, is becoming the base for the improvement and sustainability of a farmer. How? They are following their standards defined for the harvesting, plowing, watering for the crops, Because of the Codex, now they know the standards. So any company, organic or the conventional, can buy their products on a higher rates.
As well as ensuring the application of Codex standards, the foundation also assists farmers by marketing their produce.
हमारा नाज मुरार का फाउंडेशन की तरफ जाए ये यार आपकी दुकान ही विदेश में सारा बैठे भेजे बैठे कई लोग सगले जा रहे वहाँ नाज से खरीद हमारा नाज ही खाए.
Verdman Bapner works for the foundation. It was this organisation which first established farmer groups for growing organic produce here in the semi-desert region of Rajasthan in 1993.
Presently, we are working with 200,000 farmers across the country, and almost 16 states we are working. And every month the number is increasing. Presently, we are exporting to USA, European countries, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, Gulf countries, and the next destination is Saudi Arabia.
And much of this new trade has come about because of Indian organic standards conforming to those of Codex, as Sanjay Dave explains.
It became easy for us to come to an agreement. And this we used with 3 of our trading partners, major trading partners. So we achieved equivalence. Exports increased from a level of about $16 million to more than $350 million in about 5 years' time. That is what Codex is.
And such an increase in trade has had a direct impact upon the organic farmers here in India.
You can see the U-turn in the life of the farmer. He has bought the car in last 5 years. He could afford to put the solar system, and he is having all vegetable cultivation here. And every day he is traveling 30 kilometers to sell the vegetables. And his vegetables are sold immediately that he reaches to the market. So he is very happy, and his family's social status has also increased.
भाई जीरो बजट में खेती हो रही है, इससे ज्यादा किसान क्या चाहता है? रासायनिक में तो जिस प्रकार आज मान लीजिए अपन फसल की कटाई कर रहे हैं और सारी साल में 5 या 6 महीने में जितना मतलब इनपुट उन्होंने लोग जो रासायनिक करते हैं वो खरीद कर लाते हैं, उससे मतलब ये मान लीजिए कि 15% भी उसके बचत नहीं होती. सारा का सारा दुकानदार को ले जाके देना पड़ता है उनको, क्योंकि पेस्टिसाइड बहुत महंगा है और ये घर पे मेहनत पे तैयार होता है. ये देखो कितनी मजाक की बात है.
And with this success, others in the area have begun to take notice.
कि साल 5-10 बताया हुआ कि भाई तो थाने देखकर मैं कराम नहीं बताओ तो बतावा बना होता कि भाई यहाँ करो, कोशिश करने लगाओ आप कि सोलर पंप भी लगाओ हैं, ग्रीन हाउस भी लगाओ हैं, और ये ने भी कम दे बाकी सोच रहे हैं, इन्हें भी कोई दे बा न करे हैं. बढ़िया लगा.
It's Holi, or the Festival of Colours. Shravani, Om Prakash and their fellow farmers in Jigabadi have a good harvest to celebrate. But most importantly, they also have a certified organic buyer to take their produce for a good price. With approximately 2.5 million hectares of land under certification, organic farming here in India looks set for a positive future.